Bodybuilding is not just lifting weights, it's about sculpting greatness. Every chest press, every deadlift, every curl is a brushstroke on the canvas of your body. I didn't train to just build muscle. I trained to build a legacy. And if you follow these workouts with the same fire and discipline, you won't just grow stronger. You'll transform into the best version of yourself.
Let's start with Arnold Schwarzenegger's chest workout.
To build a chest like mine, you don't just lift weights, you sculpt. Every rep, every set is about carving power, width, and thickness. Today, I'm taking you through the chest day of a champion, my way.
Barbell bench press. 5 sets of 8 to 12 reps. This was Arnold's bread and butter. Heavy, controlled reps. Push the bar with raw power, but feel the stretch in your chest. Remember, you're not just moving weight, you're building your legacy. Incline barbell press. 5 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Arnold believed the upper chest gave your body that superhero look. Keep the angle at 30 to 45 degrees. Drive the bar up and make every rep count. This is how you build towering pecs. Dumbbell flies. 5 sets of 10 to 15 reps. Arnold loved the flies to carve out chest width. Stretch wide, feel the tension, then squeeze at the top like you're hugging a tree. Go slow. This is where you create that classic chest shape. Dips. 5 sets to failure. Arnold would dip until his chest was on fire. Lean forward, go deep, and explode up. If you want a chest that commands respect, this is the move. Dumbbell pullover. 5 sets of 12 reps. This was one of Arnold's secrets. The pullover expands the rib cage, builds the chest, and stretches your body like no other movement. Arnold swore by this exercise for chest and back thickness. Cable crossovers. 5 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Finisher. To finish, Arnold would use crossovers to pump insane blood into the pecs. Squeeze hard. Bring your hands together and hold at the center. This is the sculptor's touch. The detail that makes a chest legendary. Now we will analyze Arnold's back workouts.
A wide back isn't just muscle, it's wings. I built my iconic V-taper with relentless pulling power. Today, we're going into the trenches with my back routine. The blueprint for thickness, width, and strength.
Deadlifts. 5 sets of 6 to 10 reps. Wide grip pull-ups. 5 sets to failure. Arnold believed pull-ups created that wide wing-like spread. Go as wide as your grip allows. Pull yourself up with full control and stretch at the bottom. Barbell rows. 5 sets of 8 to 12 reps. Heavy rows built Arnold's thickness. Bend at the waist, pull the bar into your lower abs, and squeeze hard. Think of it as chiseling your back 1 rep at a time. T-bar rows. 5 sets of 10 reps. This was one of Arnold's favorites. Explosive pulls with control at the top. Imagine every rep adding another layer of armor to your back. 1-arm dumbbell rows. 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps per side. Arnold would grind these out for symmetry and detail. Lat pull-downs. 5 sets of 12 reps. Finisher. Arnold used pull-downs to finish his lats with insane volume. Go wide, pull to the chest, and squeeze like you're crushing the bar into your rib cage. Now we move on to Arnold Schwarzenegger's shoulder workout.
Broad shoulders aren't just muscle, they're a symbol of power. I always knew that capped delts made the body look unstoppable. Today, we're training shoulders the way I, the Austrian oak, did, with volume, intensity, and fire.
Seated barbell military press. 5 sets of 8 to 12 reps. This was Arnold's go-to for raw pressing power. Sit tall, drive the bar overhead, and control the descent. Heavy, clean reps. This is how you build the foundation of massive shoulders. Arnold press, 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Dumbbell lateral raises, 6 sets of 12 to 15 reps. To Arnold, wide shoulders meant dominance. Raise the dumbbells to the side with control, not momentum. Feel the burn. That fire is shaping your frame into a V-taper masterpiece. Upright rows, 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Barbell or dumbbells, it doesn't matter. What matters is the pull. Bring the weight up to your chest, elbows high, and squeeze. Arnold used this to pack size onto his traps and upper delts. Dumbbell front raises, 5 sets of 12 reps. Front raises carved out Arnold's powerful front delts. One arm at a time, or both together. Just lift with intensity. Control the motion, and let the fire burn. Now let's talk about Arnold's abs workout.
A champion's physique isn't complete without razor-sharp abs. I knew that a strong core wasn't just about looks. It was about power, balance, and control. Today, I will share how I got into the abs workout that helped me become the Oak.
Hanging leg raises, 5 sets of 20 reps. This was one of Arnold's favorites. Hang from the bar, keep your legs straight, and lift them until your toes point forward. Don't swing, don't cheat. Decline sit-ups, 5 sets of 25 to 30 reps. Arnold would go high rep on decline sit-ups to hammer the core. Cross your arms, control the descent, and explode up. This is about endurance and grit. Cable crunches, 5 sets of 20 reps. To thicken the abs, Arnold used cable crunches. Kneel, grip the rope, and crunch down hard, like you're folding your rib cage into your hips. Squeeze until it burns. Side bends, 5 sets of 25 reps per side. Arnold built his obliques with side bends. Hold a dumbbell, bend sideways, and stretch deep. This isn't just about strength, it's about carving detail along the waistline. Now, let's talk how this legend built his legs.
Legs aren't just muscle. They're the foundation of strength. I believe that a true champion is built from the ground up. Today, we're stepping into my legendary leg routine. Heavy, intense, and unforgiving.
Barbell back squats. 6 sets of 8 to 12 reps. The squat was Arnold's test of manhood. Bar on your back, chest up, and sink deep. Explode up with power. Every rep builds not just legs, but mental toughness. Front squats, 5 sets of 10 reps. To bring detail to his quads, Arnold used front squats. This is how you carve out separation and strength. Lunges, 5 sets of 20 steps, 10 each leg. Arnold would lunge until his legs were screaming. Long strides, deep stretch, and explosive push. Each step takes you closer to greatness. Leg press, 5 sets of 12 reps. Load it heavy, but move it with control. Arnold used leg press to push insane volume into his quads and glutes. This is where champions are forged, under crushing weight. Leg extensions, 5 sets of 15 reps. To finish the quads, Arnold burned them out with extensions. Squeeze at the top, hold, and don't cheat the reps. This is how you carve definition into steel. Lying leg curls, 5 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Hamstrings balance the quads. Pull with control, squeeze hard, and fight the burn. Arnold trained every angle, leaving nothing behind. Standing calf raises, 6 sets of 15 to 20 reps, finisher. Arnold hammered his calves with high reps and heavy weight. Full stretch at the bottom, full squeeze at the top. He believed calves weren't genetic, they were built through suffering. Now for the final workout, but the most important, arms.
Big arms aren't just muscle, they're a statement. I believe the arms were the ultimate sign of strength and dedication. Today, I am sharing the deep secrets behind my monstrous arms workout routine.
Barbell curls. 6 sets of 8 to 12 reps. This was Arnold's weapon of choice. Heavy curls, full range of motion, and a brutal squeeze at the top. Don't just curl the bar, command it. Incline dumbbell curls. 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Arnold stretched his biceps on the incline bench to carve out that peak. Concentration curls. 5 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Arnold used these to chisel detail and peak. Elbow locked, curl with precision, and flex hard at the top. Preacher curls. 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps. To finish the biceps, Arnold hit preacher curls. Controlled reps, no cheating. This is where you pump in the detail that makes arms legendary. Skull crushers. 5 sets of 10 to 12 reps. Arnold loved these for raw tricep power. Lower the bar slow, explode it up, and squeeze. This is how you forge steel horseshoes on your arms. Overhead dumbbell extension. 5 sets of 12 reps. Tricep pushdowns. 6 sets of 12 to 15 reps. Finisher. To finish, Arnold would burn out his triceps on the cables. Keep your elbows locked, push down slow, and hold at the bottom. The pump here is unreal. This is where the arms explode.
Remember, the gym is not just a place where you lift iron. It's where you lift your spirit, your discipline, and your life. Pain is temporary, but pride lasts forever. Don't quit when it burns. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop only when you are finished. Train with intensity, with focus, and with passion. Because at the end of the day, it's not about becoming me. It's about becoming the greatest you.